Good morning, everybody. It is a wonderful Monday. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different for you guys. Typically, whenever I sit down and I do a sketch for the morning, I have kind of a pre-thought of exactly what I want to do, and maybe I'll do a short thumbnail and kind of work out, proportions and stuff, and it's not so much, I wouldn't call it cheating, but I think it's just good preparation, because I want you guys to have the best experience possible. But today, we're going to do a completely cold sketch, so it's completely cold. I literally have not drawn anything this morning. It is quite possibly what is noted as being a true warm-up. This is the first time I've picked up a pencil this morning. I've been mostly doing digital stuff, doing emails and setting up appointments and stuff this week. So anyway, today we're going to do an elephant. Since it is March of Robots, I'm going to attempt to convert him over, do maybe a robot elephant or something fun. So this week I had the opportunity, again, to search for a job. I know some of you out there are currently looking for employment, as I am as well. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like it. I've been a freelance contractor for Disney for a while, and I liked the things that I was doing for them. And it's been a little hard, to be honest with you. I've had a couple bites here and there, but it's a different time. So what I have chosen to really focus on is art. I had the great opportunity again, to do some artwork for an attraction company, and again, I didn't have the necessary items in my portfolio, and that's one of the things that I kind of want to touch on today, is the fact that whenever you apply for a position, it's extremely important to show in your portfolio what you're applying for. Let's say you're applying for an animation position. So, an animation position, they basically are looking for, somebody that understands movement, gesture, weight, a degree of storytelling. If you're going, of course, show characters and stuff, character development, but also show background, show a little bit of, kind of a rounding. I've heard recently, especially from professional artists, you need to specialize, but a lot of those people aren't, working specifically in the industry. And nowadays, you kind of need to do a lot more than what you used to, Used to, if you were, I'm a Photoshop wizard, or I'm an Illustrator wizard, and I can do just about anything in Photoshop and Illustrator, and, you were really a great commodity to have, and an asset to have on staff. Nowadays, all that stuff is expected. It's hard to believe whenever a, program that takes some people a long time to master, is now one of the expected programs that you're supposed to have in your toolbox. And now, Photoshop and Illustrator, those are programs that sometimes it takes people years to master. And, I've been on the job sites and whatnot, and, senior graphic designer, paying $15 an hour, must know HTML, Java, Photoshop, Illustrator, Quark Express, InDesign, have 3D sculpting, know Google SketchUp, and I'm thinking, are you on dope? You're on dope, right? This is the joke. $15 an hour, knowing all those programs. I mean, it takes years to master, and they want masters in these programs. So, just a little hint for all you hiring people: if you get somebody that knows all that at $15 an hour, you're not going to keep them for long. Because some of those programs, again, it takes years. to master, and I'm just I'm a little frustrated because, again, too, whenever I didn't show specific items in my portfolio that for a design position, it's not like I can't do that stuff. Now I understand out of sight, out of mind. If you don't see it, then you're not going to hire me to do it. It's like, oh, I want to do a mural, even though I've never done murals before, and although I'm a great painter, as a hiring person, I understand that. I understand that you want to hire a person that knows what they're doing, and I understand that. But my gosh, if you see somebody that has incredible artistic vision and great great line work and has the ability to do incredible work overall, it's kind of a shame not to even give them a chance. I'm just saying, give people a chance, man. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So again, as always, starting off with my composition sketch, it looks like a mess. I get it. I'm looking at it and I'm going, my gosh, what am I doing? So I'm putting in my form to kind of determine, I want my elephant to kind of be a warrior, but also want him to be a robot in some capacity, and maybe he's a robot warrior. I don't know. And that's what's great about coming in cold. I don't know if it's great, but it's, again, coming in cold to this particular sketch. It was just cold. So going up here. So whenever you do stuff like this, sitting down, you can get really frustrated, and you can, really just get angry and whatnot, and oh crap. But like I've always said, just have fun, take your time. I always tell the kids that I teach, I'm like, dude, why are you in such a stinking hurry all the time? I don't know, I don't want to hurry, I want to get it done. And it's so funny too, whenever you teach people, they're constantly looking for some type of approval from you as a teacher, especially kindergartens. They put one little line on and they immediately bring it to you, and they're like, check it out, check out the line I just did. Yeah, what? That's a line, man. And I'm just like, come on, you got to stay focused, keep moving, keep on keeping on. Keep on, doing your work and finish the project that we're doing. So anyway, like I said, I'm looking for work currently. If anybody knows of any positions, whether it be in character concept, whether it be in package design, whether it be in consumer products, because that's kind of where I landed, after after Disney basically suspended their freelance program, freelance artists, at least they did recently. And, I landed, consumer products and creating just about anything that they asked for, from toys to whatever. And again, as I discussed in the last video, business is a business. You gotta do things that you gotta do. And, I had basically spoken, about not putting all your eggs in one basket and all that other stuff. And you can't blame the company that hired you. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with whether or not you're good. And, I'm just a firm believer in staying positive. So stay positive as much as you can, because nobody likes a negative person. If you're negative, you're like, oh crap, I hate this place. This place sucks. How dare you? How dare you be a business? How dare you? So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just going day by day, trying to enjoy my day, trying to determine what the next step is, and of course, waiting for that next opportunity. That's what I'm doing. It's not easy, because in the midst of being a freelancer, you're also if you're a father or a parent, you're also a parent, and you want to be able to provide for the people that rely upon you, and it's not easy whenever you don't have a 9 to 5 or a job to fall back on. It's hard. So anyway, that's my 2 cents for this lovely Monday. Sorry if it is kind of a bummer. I'm not trying to be bummer or anything, but it's been a little hard. All right, so continue on with the drawing. Again, cold. It is very hard. I didn't really do a lot over the weekend. I think I did one. I did one drawing over the weekend. It was nothing to really write home about. I wasn't super proud of it. But basically what's going on now is just a refining, just trying to determine where I'm going to start putting in the mechanical elements, if indeed I am. I haven't determined or decided if I am or not. So whenever you do forms and you're thinking about forms, think about forms the whole time, and I discussed before, basically whenever I'm doing a form and I'm thinking of an object, let's say when some people draw an arm, here's the just very rudimentary. What you got to think about is the form, the roundness. It has a front, it has a back, it has sides. Whenever you draw these in, it helps you understand better, because we all think and operate kind of in the 3D realm. That's where we're at. And then, whenever you start translating it over into 2 dimensions to look 3-dimensionally, it becomes a little bit of a problem. You start kind of messing the proportions up. You kind of start, just basically kind of screwing things up a little bit. And what I'm doing right now is I'm consistently trying, at least, to reconfirm and reaffirm my form to make a better gesture. And then whenever I come back, it's all about the details. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do, I think, is basically finish this out as a time lapse and kind of move on to the rest of my day and see what I come up with. So again, I'm trying to do an elephant because I love elephants. Elephants are wonderful, and I'm gonna try to make it a some kind of a robot, because it's March of Robots, and we want to kind of have a direction for this particular drawing, even though it was completely cold. And it shows, Anyway, so that is that, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side and wrap this puppy up. Okay. Thanks, and enjoy, share and like, blah, 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 after it's done, and enjoy the time lapse. Okay, that is the wrap up. I hope you enjoyed. This particular illustration. I was going to do a robot, but I think I'll do a robot a little bit later in the evening. For some reason, I know the reason. I kind of gave up sugar, and it's had great benefits. But man, I tell you what, occasionally my sugar animal wants to get out, and this is what my sugar animal looks like. He like it the ice cream, he like it the candy and the cakes, and he's always happy-go-lucky. It's kind of hard to fight him off, but I figured I'd go ahead and draw him this morning. What's your sugar animal? I'm sure some of you have some tigers and some lions maybe, but my sugar animal is kind of happy. I enjoyed it, and like and subscribe and share if you can, and we'll see you next time.